A group of cannabis cultivators in the California Valley is asking for a little more time before the businesses completely shut down. But according to SLO County leaders, the operations were never legal. KSBY's Kelsey McFarland explains why farmers are asking for an extension and why the county wants them out.
At one time, SLO County leaders say there were up to 250 illegal marijuana cultivation sites in California Valley.
Cannabis cultivation or any cannabis activities have never been legal in California Valley or anywhere in the county for that matter, up until adoption of the more recent permanent ordinance.
In September of 2016, SLO County supervisors adopted an urgency cannabis ordinance stating farmers could keep their marijuana plants as long as they registered with the county.
What that urgency ordinance essentially did was sort of hit pause on all the grows as the county figured out what it wanted to do as a part of developing a permanent ordinance. Registration
came with requirements.
And they go on your property, they inspect, they tell you, hey, if you have wood or you're not supposed to have it, you've got to remove it. And to get your approvals, you had to do these things and spend the money. And they got these approvals.
Alan Carroll represents a group of about 60 migrant farm workers, mostly from Southeast Asia, who registered their grows with the county. He says with the intention of planting roots and building a community in California Valley.
These people did not come down here and go up in the woods and just start growing. They went, they registered, they got medical recommendations, they did everything lawful. And it appears that they're paying for the people that were unlawful.
But the registration forms included a disclaimer warning applicants that their registration would no longer be valid when the urgency ordinance expired or when the county adopts a permanent ordinance. And that's exactly what happened. In November of 2017, supervisors adopted an ordinance that prohibited growing marijuana in California Valley.
And the permanent ordinance said, if you were in a particular spot, you're done.
Now the county is issuing hefty fines and ordering hundreds of people to clear out their crops. Carroll says these farmers just want a little more time to harvest their marijuana crops so that they don't lose all of the money that they put into these properties.
I offered them, listen, I can get 60 to 70 of these people out of there, but all you have to do is allow them to get through the season so they can recoup something, so they're not, because these are not rich people.
So far, the county says it's held up to 75 hearings with the growers, trying to find a compromise.
Some of those sites have been abated through the counties actually going out there, removing plants, destroying the plants.
Carroll says he's been successful in getting an extension for a few of his clients. The rest may not be so lucky.
I think they lose a lot of money, a lot more money than anybody should lose.
Kelsey McFarland, KSBY News.
Right now, there are 2 businesses legally operating in San Luis Obispo County. There are 80 permit requests moving through the queue. Some of those are marijuana farms that are hoping to relocate from California Valley.